Hi guys, Rich up here, just taking this quick video before I pass on and die, because it's like 8 here, which makes it 4 in the morning back home. And I've been travelling since very early, so 11-hour flight, and the flight was like, let's chat. Where can I put you? This hotel's real nice. I'll put you there and I'll kneel. Right, so I've got my badge. They've put Ratch Bop. That's wrong. But anyway, the flight. The air hostesses were just ridiculous. First of all, they fed us every possible thing they could within the first half an hour of the flight, so we were stuffed and then starving by the end of it. And then secondly, I'm really tired, sorry. Then secondly, free pencil. My throat's gargling because I've had a schnapple. I think it was Schnapple? Pink lemonade. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm really tired. Beyond tired, actually. Getting a bit dizzy. But my point was that I've completely forgotten. There it is. I was going to say that the air hostesses, they weren't working. They were just sat down, and whenever anyone pressed their buzzer for them to come to see them, they would sigh. And then there was one who just sat and did nothing the whole time. She was reading a newspaper. There was one that shouted at someone when the seatbelt sign came on. This guy was walking around. He was foreign, so he didn't understand when they initially said. It's hard to hear the announcements anyway. He didn't see the sign light up. So this woman just went, "Sit!" And he was like, "What?" So that was funny to me. And it was just a bit of a mess, like that airline. There was in-flight entertainment, but it wasn't individualised unless you're in first class. And the worst thing is when you leave the flight and you have to walk past the first class section and you see how good they had it. I was quite lucky because it was like pretty an empty flight, so there was no one like next to me or anything, so I had 3 seats to lay out on. But it was just annoying. Just annoying, but at least I had this at the end of it. I was late because the plane got in and they actually moved the meeting 2 hours ahead. So it was really tight for me to get here on time, but it didn't matter because they were all still in the meeting when I got here, and I got my, hang on. Oh. I got my name badge and my little bag of goodies here, and this has like a notebook in it, and a pen and a keyring. And then like a description of what we're doing, and also like a description of what that's really ladylike way to say, isn't it? And like a description of who's here and things, because you're not forced to know everybody who's here. Luckily I bumped into, on the bus here, don't know his name, Hart, I think, is his name online. He's a builder. I'd googled him before I came. Really nice guy. So I was chatting to him, and then when I got here I met everyone else. Like I put Zeke, Sim Supply, Curtis Parody, Ruthless KK, Nicole K, who else? Krill Sims, who's really tall, and the best of all, I think, is iPod Seek's mother. She's great, and there's a conspiracy, but I'll let him tell you that. I'm gonna go now, guys, and I will vlog tomorrow, and I'll try and vlog from here or something like that, because it's like a full day there, trying out the games and things and other stuff. So I'll probably be on Twitter most of the day, maybe Facebook like page, maybe a bit YouTube, I don't know. So stay tuned. If you're interested in The Sims, if that's why you watch, then you're gonna want to be like keeping your eyes peeled on all of our Twitters and things, tweets. I'm gonna go. I need to sleep for about 5 days, so I love you. Please excuse the state of my face, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Oh.